Travis Morstead to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And the Jets will take over.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Ready for this?
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Well, they take a chance here on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is gone.
That's crazy.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here.
I'm trying to see how the fuck did I let the ball go.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
And as the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers going to throw. Man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 4 yards out. And the Jets post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
How you feel?
Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10
Gonna be a good day.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Man, I fucked up. That's my fault, y'all.
A good start to the drive here. That's caught out.
You won't get that tight end play no more. I forgot all about that shit.
On 1st and 10, Prescott flush to his right.
Why the fuck I didn't make me jump, boy? This game just gave this nigga that shit.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays.
They cheated, boy. My nigga did not jump. Cheating ass shit.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside.
Shit cheating, boy. They gave that nigga that catch, boy. That shit wild to me on my soul, boy.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down.
That nigga did not jump, though.
Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
Give me that shit.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16.
Give me that shit like cookies.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey,
Tyreek got that type.
let's keep
type
doing it until they
shit.
stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Good block.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Throwing is Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Rodgers again now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
That nigga Michael Parsons caught up with me, though, is fucking
It'll only be a
insane.
loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Oh, I was trying to see if he was gonna be stupid again.
Rodgers
He didn't though.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I'm gonna get your ass because you're really not smart.
Has a touchdown.
Got something for you. Want to switch
Yeah,
back from
excellent play
man to
there.
zone? Watch, I'm
CD
gonna
on
catch
the
your
pick
ass
six,
lacking
and
too,
I think
really
they're
bad. I'm
were
gonna
they
catch
in
you
nickel? Did
lacking
they have an
really
extra
bad.
DB out there?
That
Yeah,
shit was
Brandon, I think they
fluky.
were in standard nickel, not the
Fucking
Buffalo,
threw
as
that
teams
ball
like to
like
call it,
that.
meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Aubrey good with a
Gave this
PAT.
weak ass boy
And
some
that is
points. He
going
don't
to
even
tie
supposed to
our
have
game
none
as we
right now.
approach halftime.
Fluky ass shit. I got your ass. I'm gonna hit your ass hard.
So all even at 7 now
That
as
shit
they
crazy
kick
as
it
hell.
away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Well,
So
since
we
you
will
so
start
smart,
here
I want to
at
see
the
you sit.
25.
I want to see you sit. She think he's sitting. I'm gonna show his ass sit on this one. He doing what I used to do when I first started playing.
The New York offense taking
Tell me, I
over
can
for
see
their
how he
next
play now.
possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to put...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket.
Damn, he threw that too far. Come on, Aaron Rodgers. Don't be missing that shit. That shit wide open.
Break, contain, and get outside. My first thought and my eyes.
Damn, I missed that wide open throw.
Because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now Rodgers. Well, he tries
That
to
is
force it in,
crazy.
and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
He underthrow the ball.
They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to
All
think
right,
after that
Madden on that
interception,
bullshit
just
right
a
now.
field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And that's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Pollard will take it up the gut. And room there to work it inside the 25. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They'll roll him out right.
I got
Gonna
stuck.
throw deep for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a
Can't
little
believe this
drive,
shit.
and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Dude, sorry as hell, and I still gonna let him look
And that
good.
one will
Just
bounce
pissing
out
me
of the
off.
back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
That's before half. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. The hell that shit. I'm gonna beat the fuck out you second half. Just know that. Go ahead, do the little pitch play. He's gonna pitch it to the running back. Everybody already know this shit.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That'll be 14-0. My stupid ass fucked up.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
I really know how you play. I got you down pat. Go ahead and got lucky a couple times, but
and this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy
try to play zone man zone. Try to switch.
Free up some space,
That's all he tried
and
to
it
do.
worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Rodgers now on first down.
What the fuck, Aaron Rodgers? How you missed that shit?
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in
What is
front.
doing wrong for him to throw the ball like this? This shit is wide open, bro. What the
He wishes he
fuck?
had back.
He wishes
I'm
it
trying
had
to
been
figure this
7
shit
on
out
7
real
in
quick, bro. I'm
practice,
missing.
or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll give to Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Jets have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Prescott on first down. And this will be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. John Franklin Myers, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have
That's
a
right.
defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be brought down right there. So nothing after the catches. He's dropped at the 42. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Prescott. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Now Rodgers.
That's pulled in by Wilson.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. Oh, wide open, complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for two.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple of more. So they like to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Prescott.
Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Prescott.
Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
To throw, Prescott.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's going to get some of that yardage back. Still doesn't have a first down, but he does get out of bounds to stop the clock.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Now Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picked.